Hey guys, I'm Ryan. I run this YouTube channel account. It's crazy. First time you see my face, absolutely crazy. You have never heard me talk before, I don't think, on this channel, and you've probably never seen me before, except in a leather racing suit. Um, Sometimes I ride motorcycles fast. It's basically the only thing I do here. And I decided it would be nice for a little change to have a conversation between me and a camera and share it with you guys. So, guess that's what we're gonna do. Alright, so now we're kind of at the hard part. I was thinking last night about what to talk about between me and this camera, and I was just thinking, just thinking to myself, it's like, why are different engine types better than others? So I got on Google late last night. Guys, that never happened. I don't care to know why my SV650 accelerates faster off the line than my Gixxer 600 does. This is just a school project that I have to do. But there is a but. I really want a good grade on this, so I actually did the research, and this is what I know. So first on the chopping block for RW Moto are VTwin engines. They're either like this, where the cylinders are at a 45-degree angle, they form a V, or like this, 90-degree angle, where one cylinder goes like this, and one cylinder goes like that. Both of them produce heavy low-end torque. The 45-degree one, mostly found in Harley Davidsons. 90-degree one like this, mostly found in Ducatis and Suzuki's. Like my Suzuki SV650 has a 90-degree V-twin. Next up on the chopping block are inline 4 engines. They're 4 cylinders in a row. Inline 4 basically explains it. They are more than likely the engines that are in the bikes that you hear going past your house at 3 a.m. The mosquito screaming sound, yep, that's more than likely them. Just so happens to be the engine that's also in my Gixxer 600, my new bike, the orange one, probably over here. Honorable mentions that I don't feel like discussing today are the single cylinder engines, 1 piston, most commonly found in dirt bikes and commuter bikes. Inline triple engines, which is the middle ground between a V-twin and an inline 4. It's got 3 cylinders. Flat 4 and flat 6 engines, weird engines found in older BMWs. The V4 engine, which is basically two V-twins stuck together. Crazy power. There's some other engines out there. There's some other really wacky engines out there, but those are all the most common. So let's get back to the 2 engines we're discussing today, which also happen to be the 2 engines in my motorcycles. The V-twin and the inline 4 somewhere up there. The inline 4 engine has an even number of pistons, which means the movement of pistons can be balanced out really well, making them one of the smoothest running engines on a bike. This smoothness also allows them to run at a very high RPM without risking damage to engine components through vibrations. The inline 4 engine design is also relatively simple for production and maintenance, which means they can be removed and worked on relatively easily from the top of the engine, which lowers servicing time and cost. Some cons of the inline 4 engine is that high-end power comes at the expense of low-down torque, and these engines can also be large and very wide. Alright, now on to V-twin engines. Yay, you made it. You're halfway there. I trust you can keep going. V-twins are probably my favorite engine type, not only for the cool sound that they make, but also because of the low-down torque that you get that an inline 4 will never give you. The V-twin engine, much like its counterpart, the inline 4, also has a bunch of pros and a bunch of cons to go with it. Some of the pros are that it's got comparatively linear power delivery, which means basically in any gear at almost any RPM you will get the maximum amount of power that the engine is willing to give, and you will almost get the maximum amount of torque that the engine is willing to give. You get power in basically every gear at any engine speed. It also has very compact dimensions. It's a lot smaller than the inline four. It's a lot thinner, makes it a lot more comfortable. Some of the cons is that there's overall lower maximum power output. You're never going to get the same with an inline four. It has a rough and a pretty high idle. It's a VTwin. The balance is never going to be as good as an inline four. Basically, VTwins overall are friendly in delivering power because an inline four it'll hit you like a rocket ship. A VTwin engine, it's more friendly. You know what you have. You know what you're getting into. So, in conclusion, there are many differences between the VTwin engine and the inline four engine, which also means actually, in conclusion, this means my teacher should give me a good grade. Thanks for watching, guys.